Hi everyone. It's a privilege to present my research on architecting governability for the near-coming society. The title of my presentation is From Incentive Gaps to Ethical Trust Infrastructures. In this coming era, humans and autonomous agents jointly shape our world. Our primary risk is no longer technical. It is the failure of our coordination mechanisms to keep pace with the scale of our new intelligence. We are facing an incentive gap. Traditional money is scalar. It privileges a unidimensional value of exchange, which is easy to quantify. It focuses on what can be priced and counted, like profit and efficiency. In doing so, it systematically ignores value of use, the multidimensional reality of well-being, sustainability, and social cohesion. This is the key point. Money is not neutral. It encodes behavior. Scalar incentives collapse complex ethical realities into narrow metrics, creating structurally poor training signal for AI, which is dramatic. Effectively, we are training autonomous systems on a value system we already know is broken. We are rewarding success that undermines the very trust we need to survive. Unfortunately, this is a broken training signal for AI. Incentives define success. They determine which outcomes are rewarded and repeated. They steer behavior first because they guide actions, sometimes even before laws, rules, or ethics intervene. So, incentives become foundations, since repeated incentives solidify into institutions and systems. Compute, energy, capital, and execution accelerate together. AI and robotization link computation directly to action. As compute, energy, availability, and capital scale simultaneously, execution shifts from episodic and sequential to continuous. Acceleration is no longer local, it becomes structural. Decisions increasingly happen without human friction. AI compresses decision cycles. Processes that once relied on deliberation, coordination, or staged approval are executed within integrated systems now. Slowing down becomes a design issue. AI accelerates feedback loops. Learning, evaluation, and adjustment occur so rapidly that optimization propagates across systems by default. Restraint is no longer implicit in institutions or culture. It must be deliberately designed into systems. In this context, it's especially important to take into account that distributed ledgers, such as hyperledgers, are trust infrastructures. They create a shared record of commitments and actions. What institutions promise, decide, and do is recorded in a common, reliable memory. They make different kinds of value visible at the same time. Economic outcomes can be tracked together with social, ethical, and environmental criteria instead of being reduced to a single metric. They embed limits and accountability before action. Agreed rules and constraints are built into the infrastructure itself. So, trust does not depend on goodwill or after-the-fact enforcement. Not anymore, not after blockchain. One should also take into account that the real risk is not smarter machines, but coordination systems that fail to keep pace with accelerated optimization. For centuries, money compressed complex societal goals into a single scalar signal, which is money. That means efficiency gained at the cost of nuance. AI naturally amplifies this bias by optimizing whatever is most legible, fast, and quantifiable. Governing accelerated AI systems therefore requires a shift from relying on one-dimensional metrics to coordinated multidimensional value signals. This is the central inversion of the AI debate. Intelligence itself is not what threatens governability. An examined optimization does. We face an ethical invisibility. As AI automates transactions and human judgment disappears, Purely economic optimization is no longer mitigated by human friction or by inputs like human labor, and governability may collapse. Thus, misaligned incentives scale faster than human judgment. In accelerated systems, wrong design choices in money, metrics or algorithms propagate into systemic risks. The conclusion is that regulation for AI alignment is necessary but not sufficient. Governability is the real problem here, once AI systems operate at scale and speed. Thank you for your time.